Big news coming in. The Supreme Court has stayed the government's notification on fact-check unit. Supreme Court stays the fact-check unit and operation. In fact, weeks ahead of elections, the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has notified the Press Information Bureau's fact-check unit as the designated body to flag misinformation about central government departments to social media platforms. The Supreme Court stays the government's notification on a fact-check unit, saying that the people must know the truth. Well, a big crackdown there by the Supreme Court at this point. Supreme Court staying till the High Court's decision on the fact-check unit. Let me cut across to Anisha joining us for more on that. Anisha, the government's fact-check unit, it appears the Supreme Court asking for a stay on it, and while observing this case, saying that the people, the public, citizens must know facts. What exactly are they meaning? Would you break it down for us, please?
Well, Nabila, this is a very significant order right now, as the Supreme Court has issued a stay on the 20th March notification, which had set up the fact-check unit. Now, remember that there are multiple petitions in the Supreme Court challenging this fact-check unit, the online fact-check unit that was supposed to be this blanket machinery to issue, to say that any news or information is, whether it is false, misleading or incorrect online. And the reason it has been challenged is that the petitioners have said that there is no recourse, that there is no mechanism for review, that this fact-check unit is a government entity, and it is in fact creating this artificial distinction that only and only the central government can get this kind of protection of a fact-check unit, and particularly during time of elections, with these elections coming up. Why is it that this kind of a fact-check unit has been created, particularly since, according to the petitioners, it will create a chilling effect on free speech during election season. Now, the Supreme Court has clearly noted that there are serious constitutional questions relating to freedom of speech and expression in this matter, and because the government had last year and over the last several months said that the fact-check unit will not be notified, the rule will not be implemented while the matter is before the Bombay High Court, and the third judge of the Bombay High Court is set to hear this matter on the 15th of April. The Supreme Court has issued this stay. Now remember, just on the 11th of March, the two-judge bench of this Bombay High Court had given a differing opinion. While one judge had said that this rule is completely unconstitutional, the second judge had said that while the rule itself is unconstitutional, is actually constitutional, the rules need to be read down and certain safeguards need to be put in place. So with the third judge now taking up this matter, the Supreme Court has issued a stay on the implementation of this fact-check unit. Back to you.
All right. Well, that's a big move by the Supreme Court there, staying the government's fact-check unit notification. In fact, the government had earlier notified the Press Bureau's fact-check unit right ahead of Lok Sabha elections. The Press Information Bureau's fact-check unit as a designated body to flag off misinformation about the central government on social media platforms. So any content that would come about on social media which the government would say is wrong and false, they had the authority to pull it down. So here you have the Supreme Court staying the fact-check unit notification itself until the Bombay High Court's orders, and also says a lot of concerns with this fact-check unit itself, also directing that they're going to wait for the Bombay High Court's order for further discussion.